Hello and welcome back. My name is Zach.
I'm John.
And you're watching us play through a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. This is the second episode. No one's died yet, so I think we're doing just fine. Just to give everybody a recap of the team here. We've got Worthless, our Bulbasaur. We got Birdiot, our Pidgey, and we got Ratatak, the Rattata.
I've never been more disappointed in my entire life.
It's a pretty bad team. It's not good. Do we want to try to level up Birdiot before we go to the forest?
First thing we need to do is we need to go straight back down to the pallet and get our town map.
Yes, because we didn't get the map last time, and freaking mistakes. You want to like go through the grass to try to
throw the.
I'm thinking we throw Birdiot up front because we're gonna need him, or we're gonna need her, whenever we get to the forest.
Yeah.
Because Worthless isn't going to be much help against Weedles and Caterpies.
It is very true.
And bugs.
You know, the one thing we definitely want to make sure we get.
Why couldn't we have caught this one?
Huh?
Instead.
I mean, the Superior Pigeon?
Yeah, the Superior Pidgey.
Is it because it's male?
No, it's because it's level 4 already.
Well, I mean, yeah. Every time I've played do any Pokemon game, it feels like every time I run into the first Pokemon, like the first Pidgey, it feels like a level 2, level 3, and then I run into like a level 5 Pidgey immediately after I go, and then normally I'll just catch that Pidgey and throw my other one in the garbage.
But we don't have the option to do that this time.
Lucky for that Pidgey.
Worthless. Pidgey.
Man, I still think, I mean, a little later on, maybe closer to like Misty or something. Maybe we could do a couple little, just a little bit of off-screen grind and get everyone to like around level 20.
Do we want to try to just fight it? It's 3 and 3.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't say that. Don't ever say that.
It's in a scary movie. You can say what's the worst that can happen, and I'll be right back, and everything will be just fine.
No, because like I'm not 100% convinced that the world's not a horror movie. Because I used to work at a gas station. And I actually found myself saying to like a young newlywed couple, "So where are you folks headed this evening?"
Okay, yeah, it's
and it dawned on me that I just doomed this couple to a starring role in a slasher flick.
Well,
don't know whatever happened to them.
Good job.
Gonna get the map and then heal up, and then we'll just bumblefuck around and try to level some people up. All right, we got the map.
The sad thing is, I always get the map, but I rarely ever use the map.
Yeah, I did early on when I first started playing Pokemon. Oh, I forgot to heal, but whatever. Maverick, we'll do this.
Famous last words.
What's the worst that could happen, right, John?
That is correct.
So rat-tat-tat-tat.
Level 19 Rattata.
I mean, I don't trust Birdiot with 7 HP to kill it.
No, because it's going to be 7 really fast.
Yeah.
Throw out Ratatak.
Throw out Ratatak?
Yeah.
Alright. Even though she's going to eat a hit as soon as she comes in?
Don't care.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't nothing. Tackle! Like, you'd like to imagine that instead of Rattata using Tackle, we're just literally like grabbing it by the tail and just slamming it onto the other Rattata like a hammer.
I mean, grabbing that Rattata would show it some sort of affection before we slammed it down. I would prefer bunting it across the field at the other Pokemon.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the only reason this thing's in the party is so we can get Eradicate and never have to worry about this awful half-breed of a Pokemon anyway.
Pretty much it.
I mean, Eradicate, I think he learns Super Fang in this game.
I know Rattata will learn Hyper Fang before it even becomes Eradicate, and it learns Fight at like level 9.
That's a good Dark type, but
yeah. There's really no like Fight in this game though. It's classified as a special move, isn't it? Because it's a Dark type.
And I think it's normal.
No, it's Dark.
Was it normal in the first gen?
Yeah, because they hadn't introduced Dark yet.
I mean, there's really no good just straight Dark Pokemon in first one. There's like no good like dark types in the first Pokemon game.
Oh, here's this guy. Forgot we didn't talk to him.
Did he say about a red box?
He did. What's that red box you got there? I don't know. It was supposed to be a
An amazing kiosk to do away with video stores.
It was supposed to be a copy of Rogue One, but instead it was just a piece of paper cut in the shape of the disc. Bitches out our Pokedex. Oh, you don't know how to catch Pokemon? Well, what about the 3 you already got? Nope, better show you how to do it.
So I'm kind of just looking at what's going to be ahead of us here.
Okay, what's coming up on Route 2?
Route 2 is pretty much just...
That's the place right before Viridian Forest and right after.
Route 2, we have a 5% chance of running into Caterpie and Weedle,
Right.
45 for Pidgey, and 45 for Rattata.
So literally the only things we could catch would be Caterpie or Weedle. What about Pikachu? Isn't he supposed to show up there?
Pikachu shows up in actual Viridian Forest.
Okay.
And
So if we can catch... What about in Viridian Forest? If we can catch a Caterpie...
pretty much it's Caterpies, we got Metapods,
Okay.
we have Weedles, Kakunas, and we have Pikachu. Pikachu is on the same level as... pretty much the same level as like running into a Metapod in this game, because in Fire Red there's a 5% chance of running into Metapods, and Leaf Green is a 10% chance. So we have a more of a chance of running into a Kakuna, and
Well,
I
we
mean,
already have a Rattata, so let's murder this one.
the best thing to do is when we
We
run
want to murder it with Birdie it?
yeah, go take it down. We need to get her to have Gust to be effective in the woods.
Yeah, I think that's level 9.
I say we go in the woods, we level up a little bit because the second evolution of Metapod and Kakuna will give us more experience.
Yeah, that's true. Man, what I wouldn't give that a freaking Charmander.
Yeah. And
Risk it.
we got it.
We got it?
We got it.
Alright, yeah!
Take it ahead.
That Rattata making all the rookie mistakes.
Actually, the rookie mistakes is never using those.
But he was like only using them. Learn Sand Attack.
Which is amazing to use.
Man. Let's go ahead and swap for
Rattata because...
Wordless, because we're trying to catch something right here.
Yes, we are, but I don't think we can catch here. If we run into a Weedle...
I'm trying to basically knock something out of Viridian Forest to increase our chance of getting a Pikachu.
Thunder Rat.
Thunder Rat.
Now the...
Who do you think don't know Gust?
You know, the way we're actually playing the game...
Oh!
The way we're actually playing the game, what we're going to have to do is, if we catch a Caterpie or a Weedle here,
We're going to have to level
we're going to
up.
have to level to level 7 and evolve into a Metapod.
Right, but I mean, that's not a lot.
And doing that, it's... There's also a pretty good chance we're going to run into a...
I mean, if we run into the other bugs, we'll just be disappointed.
I've actually tried to use Beedrill the entire game once. It just did not work out.
Beedrill's so bad.
And Butterfree at least...
Butterfree at least learns Confusion.
Confusion as soon as it evolves, and then the next couple levels it learns Poison Powder, Stun Powder,
Sleep Powder.
Sleep Powder.
Does it learn any like better psychic moves as it levels up?
Baby Psywave?
Baby Psywave?
Maybe.
I was like, what the fuck is Baby Psywave?
Yeah, Baby Psywave?
Just psychically puts a bunch of babies in your brain. The dancing baby from like the early days of the internet.
Yeah. Until that 4-bit dancing baby was replaced by a bunch of cats.
I mean, god damn it!
Yeah, we're going against 45% and 5% of finding...
We'll do this one more time.
We'll
Yeah.
come back to it 4 more times.
No, we'll do this one more time, and if we can't find it, I say we just go to fucking forest.
Yeah.
Oh! I've got to heal. We've got 3 potions.
No, man. Rattata hasn't taken any damage, and so we switch out.
You switch to Rattata?
Yeah, get her some experience.
Alright.
Critical hit.
Rattata use Pursuit.
That'd be the best ever.
It'd be the worst!
Huh?
See, we could have just stayed with Wordless, but I didn't want to risk it. Uh-oh, he's winding up for the hit. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go heal.
I mean, if we're lucky and we catch a Abra.
Oh god, good luck with that. But the thing is, it'd always be stuck with the Kadabra if we
No,
don't know how
not.
to trade it.
it'll be stuck in Abra forever. Because we're going to trade it for the Mr. Mom that's right there on that route in that little house when we come back through in the Diglett Tunnel.
That ain't a bad idea.
Because Mr. Mom is a pretty beefy wall.
Yeah, well, not beefy, he just has really high, he has high special defense, and you can also, like, load him up with, like, light screen and barrier and all that shit. Okay, so do you want to just go through the fucking woods and hope for the best?
You know, we can go through the woods, hope for the best.
Hold on, I want to make sure you have some antidotes.
We do not have any antidotes.
We don't. Let's go buy some of those
Yeah,
real quick.
we get a free antidote in the woods, though.
But that's one. We need several.
I say 5.
They're only, like, they're one of the cheapest things you can buy.
They're about 100.
We'll get out of Viridian City one of these days, folks.
I kind of wish that in the game they actually, instead of everything being the same, like, the farther you are away from the Viridian Forest, like, antidotes drop down to 50. Because it'd be less common to get poison out near, like, lavender.
I mean, that makes sense.
Like, potions and things like that, they could always stay the same. Like, but stuff like antidote, paralyze heal, like, if there's nothing really around that's going to paralyze you, why pay that much money to have that on hand?
No, for sure. Alright, so we're just going straight in the forest.
I say we walk through the grass one more time on the way to the forest, just cut straight through it. I don't think anything's gonna pop up.
Oh, no. Nothing we can catch.
Alright, let's murder it, let's go.
Yep.
Now, when you play through this on your own, you level up everybody the same, or does everything, like, one always stronger, but the other
one is always a little bit stronger, and that's usually my starter. But everybody else is usually in close proximity to the starter.
I mean, you've seen how I played.
Everybody, like, you keep everybody within one level of each other.
And they're usually their stats I catch them until their stats are perfect.
Yeah, you go.
Now, for the best chance of Pikachu, you need to go left.
Go left.
And
in this grass?
I mean, I've either caught him there against the back wall.
Okay.
And here we go. Oh man, this is gonna be super duper fun. But don't fret, because we have another chance of catching a Caterpie in the route right above the forest.
Not just that, but I mean, what if we run into a Weedle later on, we have to catch that.
Well, not the forest.
This thing only knows Harden.
Yeah, it's...
Like, are we even actually going to use this? I mean, we're just catching it to try to get it out of the running.
That is true.
Okay. Throw in the Pokeball. Are you shitting me? You're not allowed to break out?
He's pretty much worthless.
Whatever, let's try this again. I mean, we can't do any more damage to it, otherwise it's gonna die. There we go. Alright, so this is a female Kakuna. To become a Lady Bee, what are we gonna name it?
Ugh.
This Pokemon is in a temporary stage while making its body. It is almost completely unable to move on its own.
Great. We have a paperweight.
I mean, paperweight?
I mean, paperweight, lifetime of sadness.
I like paperweight.
Yeah, I'll go paperweight.
W-A-I-T. We can't fit the correct spelling. Paperweight. I swear to God, the next time we run into Pikachu, I'm gonna be so mad.
I would be pretty upset as well.
Even that would have been preferential.
Don't forget the free Pokeball.
Yeah, it's somewhere around here.
It's straight up and over.
Straight up and over.
Yep. Playing as much as Fire Red and I do and starting so many games, tend to memorize item locations as you go through the game.
I kind of did that with like Gold and Silver, because those were Gold and Silver were without a doubt my favorite Pokemon games. Followed like in a close second by Pokemon Emerald, like Gen 3.
Yeah.
But you preferred Gen 1, yeah?
Yes, I woefully prefer Gen 1.
What do you guys prefer? Leave us a comment and tell us which version of Pokemon was your favorite. And then we'll get this argument started. I wish we could have caught a Caterpie.
I mean,
Butterfree's not bad early game.
Like I said, again, if like
we really should be leveling up somebody other than
And as far as it goes with Caterpie, it's just fine to use until when you get a Butterfree. But Butterfree,
like
it's a bug Pokemon. It evolves super quick, and then once it evolves, it's kind of useless after the rest of the game. I mean, even later on, there's a chance of running into a better bug Pokemon, which is Parrot.
Yeah,
because it has the Effect 4 ability.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this game kind of not great for bug Pokemon in general. Bug Pokemon really didn't hit their stride until Gen 2 with Fortress and Heracross.
Well, yeah, I also gotta think of there's Scyther and Pinsir in this game as well.
Yeah, Scyther and Pinsir aren't bad.
But running into those is we have more of a chance of.
You had more of a chance of catching that damn Pikachu.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably running the same, about 5% of running into the Safari Zone.
Probably.
Now, as far as going training here, the best thing to do would be to go directly for the trainers up on this next step coming around.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
There's another item in this little patch of grass over there.
That's what I was headed.
And I'll actually show you where the secret potion is.
And there's the Metapod. And all this thing's going to do is harden, so it's just free experience.
Yeah.
Granted, it's going to take fucking ever.
That's with crit. The crit knows all that.
Did you have like a good, like, one would think faster Pokemon would probably have like a lower base attack but a higher critical hit chance.
Yeah, you would think.
I mean, that would make sense, right?
But as Pokemon, I mean, you are walking around with magical beasts that can...
As a 10-year-old.
Yeah, so this game doesn't make a lot of sense.
No. In this weird, horrible Attack on Titan world where there's just monsters running around. Like, you gotta wonder, how many people, like, annually are just killed by Pokemon, like, when they go to check their mail?
I mean...
Like, you go, like, you haven't cut your grass in a few days, and then all of a sudden, like, a bunch of Pidgeotos jump out of the grass at you and just peck your eyes out.
I can see that going along the lines of more of Sparrow.
Sparrow.
The Pidgeys are more docile.
I said Pidgeotto.
Yeah, I guess.
Ooh. Just got 2 levels.
I mean, like I said, those second evolutions here are nothing to laugh about. Yep. And the more I talk about that secret potion in the woods here,
the more you're like, oh my god, this doesn't exist at all.
No, yeah, because more people, the more I talk about it, people are like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never gotten that.
Damn. Go birdie it.
I really don't want her to die.
That should be fine.
Because really, we have birdie it.
See, that did 2 damage. Even if it crits, it's only going to do 4.
But I'm saying, if it, like, any time during the game, if birdie it dies,
then
we have birdie it, we have Sparrow,
we have Doduo.
We have Doduo.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, Aerodactyl.
Yeah,
we want to...
Aerodactyl's pretty much a gift you get in Pewter City, so...
Yeah. And I mean, there's no rule against that. Alright, do we want to go in here with Birdie It, or do we want to go in with Wordless?
I mean, with this dude here, he is going to start with, I believe, this guy here's going to have a Caterpie and Metapod, I believe.
Wait.
So
Birdie It is.
I would start out with Birdie It with the Caterpie, take it out, and then when he switches to Metapod, bring in Rattata. So that way we can...
I don't care enough about Rattata to level him up on the stream. Right
now, we're going to be fighting Brock here pretty soon.
He most certainly did not have a Caterpie. Let's just hope for the best. See? the string shot.
But the next one's good.
I want you to take a look at the Weedle sprite there. You know how it's like it's got a big goofy ass clown nose in the front? When I was younger, I always thought that was a mouth with like one tooth just hanging out and he's just in constant screaming at you.
I thought that too. Because of like the sun glare off his nose.
And we're poisoned, okay. Wonderful.
Poison's gonna take down 2 or 3.
Yep. I think I'm gonna say 2. 3. Alright, let's potion up and then use an antidote.
Now I say we just switch them out.
I mean, just potion up. We got 9 potions.
Yeah.
You're being overly cautious, John.
I'm being safe.
I ain't no room for being safe. Let's actually just kill this Weedle. One more tackle will do it.
Yeah, it's only doing 2 to 3 on the poison.
Yeah. See, it did 3 damage that time as well. And I mean, the reason that first poison thing did... He got 2 critical hits with that.
What that?
That's a top percentage Weedle right there.
Better than Joey's Frittata.
Ain't nothing better than Joey's Frittata.
You know, if you actually go through and look up
He's got perfect IV.
No, you actually go look up the stats of that Rattata in, like, you look at the code of the game. It is just bland.
Really?
Yeah, it's there's nothing special about it whatsoever.
I've always heard it had perfect IV.
When you actually go look at it, it is just a...
I think we can take the Caterpie. We just need to antidote up. Because I want to get Birdie up to level 9. So that way the rest of the place will be a cakewalk.
Yeah, that's fair. There's also the rival battle that we skipped earlier.
Yeah, we did skip that, didn't we?
Because he has a level 9 Pidgey and a level 8 or 9 whatever starter, so you'll have a level 8 or 9 Charmander. And which our team right now is not suited at all for a Charmander.
No, I mean, Birdie might be able to eat one of those hits, but...
I mean, if Birdie knows Gust, then...
I'm gonna go ahead and heal her up.
Yeah. I think there's 2 more potions in the woods that you can just pick up.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. Okay,
we're good. I want to heal up just a little bit more,
just top her off.
100%.
That 2 damage is kind of scary.
Because if this Caterpie does a crit hit for 24 damage,
then we're gonna kill this bug trainer and take his Caterpie.
I want to quit playing Pokemon forever. Everything I've known is wrong.
Everything I know is a lie. Oh, come on, Birdie. Don't go missing attacks. It's a caterpillar. You're a bird. Like, this is what you were designed for by nature. Birds eat worms. It's part of the food chain episode of Adventure Time.
I just recently, started watching Adventure Time because you've been talking about it so much.
Dude, it's such a good show. I need to get back into it.
I mean,
I haven't seen the newest season yet.
The last episode I remember watching is the whole episode where he built a psychic wall and goes up into space and tries to find his dad.
Yeah, where he's got his arm ripped off and he's got the ghost arm, and he sings a song about how he's going to build a wall and rip his dad's arm off. But we will talk more about that next time with Zach and John playing Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke.
If you like the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and you guys have a wonderful evening.
See you later.